this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use our print your own belly band template for your wedding invitations. These are such a fun way to just add an extra touch, and a belly band is one of my favorite embellishments for an invitation because you can stack all of your cards inside of it, either on the front or the back, and it holds everything together like a little present, so nothing's getting stuck in the envelope and forgotten about. So I absolutely love these. We currently have 8 designs in our shop, and you can order them pre-printed and cut if you prefer that, but you can also do the DIY print your own option. So when you select which one you want, you'll be able to purchase it, but you can also do a little demo here in Cordial if you want to test out our ordering software. Most of them you won't be able to because they're like a specific pattern, but for a couple of them, you can actually change the colors. For instance, this one, you can change the image color to whatever color that you like. Really cute to make sure it matches your wedding invitations. And if you set something up in the demo editor and then you purchase it directly from here, you'll be able to create an account, and that same change will be made as soon as you make the purchase and log into your account. That way you don't have to change the color twice, although on the belly band, it's really not that big of an issue. After you make your purchase, whether that's directly from Etsy or from the demo page directly, you're going to get an email within about an hour that gives you a login to Cordial to access your order. And this is where you can make further edits. If you want to, you could add text to these. If you want to, you can do a few different things. In addition to, on this one, changing the color. Whenever you're ready to go with this, you'll just click your download button. We want to download a PDF. And typically you're going to want to print this on 8.5 by 11 inch paper. That's just your standard copy paper. And we do want to print multiples, so we can actually get 5 up on this sheet of paper. And we'll also click show trim marks. That's just going to give us an idea of where to cut on this particular design. Like this side where the pink is, it's pretty easy to see where to cut, but where the white is, it may not be quite as easy. So then we'll download our PDF just like that. And what it's going to give us looks like this. So your final size for your belly bands is about 1.5 by a little less than 11 inches because we want to still be able to print it on that regular letter size paper. So now you'll go to print it, and the main thing that you want to keep in mind, I'll have to move my face out of the way for this, is you want to print at actual size. You don't want to fit to the printable area. That means some of the trim marks might get cut off, but that allows this to be long enough to go around your 5x7 invitation with ease and have a little bit of an overlap. So whenever you're ready, you'll just click print here. And then your printer is going to print these. If you want to print them in-house, you absolutely can on copy paper. You can also get thicker paper if you want at like FedEx, Office Depot, any of those supply stores. Just always recommend printing these on text weight paper because it's going to fold easier and it won't make the weight for when you're mailing your invitations any heavier. So we definitely like text weight paper. Copy paper can feel a little bit thin, but it's still a beautiful option. Now that we have them printed, we're going to cut them out on those trim marks here. And I like to just use my little slicer cutter. I'll link my Amazon storefront that has a couple different cutters that I like. However, you can just use scissors, or you can have these stack cut by the store that you're printing them at if you're using an office supply store. Once these are ready to go, I like to put my invitation in not quite the middle, but we want it to be skewed slightly to one side. In theory, we want the edge of the belly band to be about 2.5 inches from the edge of the invitation. And that means that that side will meet right in the middle. So when we're ready to fold these over, we'll fold over the other side that's longer than 2.5 inches. And then we'll fold over the side that's 2.5 inches so that it looks like it meets right in the middle, but it does overlap just a little bit. Now you can seal these with a lot of different things. You can use a wax seal, you can use a tape runner, you can use a glue stick. There's so many different options here. I'm just going to use this little tape runner that I have, and I'll put this on the side that's going to go second, which is the 2.5 inch side. And then I'll pull the belly band as tight as I can to overlap the other one and see how it meets right in the middle of the invitation there. That's because we measured that 2.5 inches, and the other side is underneath this one, so it doesn't really matter if it wasn't that exact measurement. Now you can add all the other cards from your invitation suite either in the front or the back, depending on which look you like better, and they'll all stay together just like a cute little present for all of your guests. I'll show you the designs we currently have, but we're always adding more, and we're always open to suggestions. If you'd like to see something different, feel free to reach out. I hope you enjoy. And then if the cutting and printing seems a little more than you want to take on yourself, you can always purchase these pre-cut and printed for you if you prefer. Hope you enjoy this little print your own belly band tutorial and you love this as a DIY option to just further zhuzh up your wedding invitations. And these are all only $5.55. So you can put in a little bit of time and not much money and get a beautiful addition to your invite.